What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Now in this video we're going to be talking about ClickBank with Facebook ads. And so I'm going to be showing you a very innovative method that not a lot of people talking about, and this is going to be an awesome method. And best of all, we are going to be using 100% free tools. And also make sure you watch the entire video, because throughout the video I'm going to be giving you special tips and tricks, and then later on towards the end of the video I'm going to be giving you very powerful and very effective tips and tricks. All right, and so we are talking about how to go from zero to actually making money with ClickBank. All right, and so why should you listen? Well, first of all, Facebook has super high quality traffic. Say what you want about Facebook, whether you personally use it or not. Facebook has amazing traffic. These are actual users, and Facebook knows a lot of things about each individual user, even if they don't even use Facebook. Because if you see things like the like button, Facebook comments, that means Facebook is actually tracking information, the visitor information of the people that actually visit that website. And so Facebook knows exactly what people want. ClickBank has high converting offers. There's a reason why ClickBank is very powerful. And that is because it has very high quality offers that convert. If offers were not converting, people would not be promoting them, because you can easily see the offers that are being promoted and the offers that are not really making any money. And that is something I'm going to be showing you in a second as well. And so you can make even more money by building an email list, and I will show you how to do that. This is going to be an extra part. It's very easy to implement, and this is something I'm going to be talking about later on in the video. Next, who is this training for? Okay, someone who wants to make money with affiliate marketing. Maybe you've heard about affiliate marketing. Maybe you tried it, you haven't been successful. This is the video you want to be watching. Number two, someone who is a beginner. Okay, so maybe you've been doing it for a while, you're a beginner, you've tried a couple of things, you haven't been successful. Someone who's passionate about making money online. So maybe you don't even care about or know what affiliate marketing is. You just want to go out and, make some money online without leaving your house, leaving your apartment, leaving your condo. You just want to go out and make this happen on the internet. Someone who is tired of the gimmicks and BS advice. I think this is the most important point here, simply because there's a lot of misinformation out on the internet, and I want to set the record straight by telling you what you can do and what you cannot do, what you should do and what you shouldn't do. Next, what will you learn? How to make money on ClickBank. This is self-explanatory. How to create a successful Facebook ad. The right way to create engagement for the visitor. Very important. And much more. Okay, this training is not. It's very important. I just want to set the record straight. What is this training not about? Who is it not for? It's not a get-rich scheme, get-rich-quick scheme, or get-rich scheme. It's none of that. It requires work, patience, education, learning about everything. It will not make you successful without putting in the work. So if you're looking to become successful without putting in the work, this is probably not the training for you. It's not for people that are looking for shortcuts, okay? You have to put in the work. You have to track your traffic. You have to figure out what's working, what's not working, okay? Next, the rules of the game. Very important. We need to create an engaging experience, okay? Very important, okay? You need to deliver value, and even better if you can over-deliver. Next, you do not want to link directly to the offer. This is probably the most important point here, and this is actually related to creating an engaging experience, because you never want to link directly to the offer. You cannot create an engaging experience if you're linking directly to the offer. All right, now having said all that, let's make some money, and let me show you the method. All right, so the first thing that you want to do is you want to pick the right offer to promote. And so I'm going to give you some guidance in terms of the statistics, the different stats with each offer, but also about the type of offer, right? Kind of this, psychological advice as well. This is a really good site when it comes to picking an individual ClickBank offer. I even feel it's better than ClickBank Marketplace itself. And the best part of it all is you don't even need an account. You don't need to log in. You don't need to do anything. So first things first, when you go to the screen, there's a lot of options they're gonna have. So if you go to the screen like this, they're gonna be promoting different products we highly recommend. This is nice. You can look at this as well. But what I recommend is going here, and you can go to things like Top Gravity, for instance. Top Gravity tells you the products that are the most popular, products that are being promoted the most, products that are making the most money. And so you have initial dollar per sale here, and you have the gravity. And look at this gravity, custom keto diet. This is sky high gravity. It's very, very high gravity. And that means that a lot of people are making money with this product, and a lot of people are promoting this product. You can also go to new products if you want. You can look at gravity. This is obviously a new product, so you should take that into account. You can also go into best gains. Take a look at this this table here from best gains. If you know what kind of niche you want to promote, you can go into top category and you can pick a niche here. And then you can also go into the subcategory, into the respective subcategory once you pick the niche. So it's really up to you. What I like to do is I like to look at top gravity and work my way down. So I want to do gravity. And then I'm looking at the offers. I'm trying to figure out what kind of offers to promote. Now, the first thing you have to understand, there are primarily two types of offers on ClickBank, and this is applicable to general affiliate marketing or pretty much any kind of marketing, is that you have the first type, and this includes health, wealth, and relationships. And what that means is that this is the type of offer that affects the majority of the population, okay? Chances are everybody in the country or everybody in the world might be interested in a product in one of those categories of health, wealth, and relationships, or even all of those categories, but at least in one of those categories. This is a type of offer. This is a category that affects the majority of the population, if not almost everybody, okay? Very important to understand. The second type of offer is what I call a niche offer, okay? And this would be something like Ted's woodworking, and not everybody's interested in woodworking. I have zero interest in woodworking, and I'm not really good at it, and I don't really want to get into it. It's not my background, right? And I think I speak for a lot of people. Even you may not be interested in woodworking and will never be interested in woodworking. And, a lot of people are in the same boat. Another type of offer is this would be not the first category, right? So this might be language learning, okay? Another type of offer is language learning. Not everybody is learning a foreign language. Let's say this is a language learning course for learning Spanish. Well, not everybody would be interested. Only there's going to be a certain, percentage of the population that's going to be interested. It's not going to be a very, very big percentage. It's going to be fairly small probably compared to some of these other offers. So this is something you have to keep in mind. Another type of offer is dog training, which is also a type of offer that's not going to be applicable to everybody, okay? And I say that not because people do not have dogs. I know that, a lot of people have dogs, but because not everybody would be interested in training them. And, also not everybody has dogs. Maybe people have cats, or they have some other pets, or they don't have pets, or they have dogs, but they don't need to train them. And so this is what I call a niche offer. And niche offers are great because you can really, really find your target audience very, very easily. And so for the purpose of this video, we are going to be promoting this offer here, brain training for dogs. Now, if you open it up, so if I open up this page here, I'm going to see this page, and I'm still on CB Engine. I haven't gone to the actual affiliate website. This is still CB Engine. Okay, so we have brain training for dogs, unique dog training course, easy sell. 5 out of 5, 167 gravity, which is pretty high, which is very high. Commission 75%. We have average dollar per sale is $31.55. Okay. And so it's a good offer. There are people promoting it. It's #1 in home pets, #3 in home. It's a fairly good offer. It's a solid offer. It's making money. And then you can click on visit website, and you're going to go to this website. Now, the reason I want to go to the website is I want to see if this is a high quality website, or was this website built in an afternoon. And I see a very long website. I see a high quality sales letter right here. A little about me. As you know, my name is etc. etc. This is a sales letter. All of this is a sales letter. We have some testimonials here. We have some more benefits, right? Benefits. Look at this one. Benefit. Why anybody can use my system to eradicate bad behaviors and have a really well-behaved dog. And then we have more. We have some. We have different modules that they have. Look at this one. We have 7 modules, and this is actually pretty cool. Just me reading it, I might even be interested in buying this if I had a dog of my own and I wanted to train it properly. We have call to access here, and this product is, what is it? I think it's like, I don't think it's very expensive. It's what, like $47 or something? Let's take a look. Yeah, $47. You also get this amazing bonus valued at $47. How much is this product? Instant access. Let's go to ClickBank and let's see how much this product. Yeah, $47. I knew it was $47. And so it's not a very expensive product. It's actually very affordable. It's not like a $300 or $100, sales course or make money online course or anything like that. It's a good product. And so this is the product we're going to be promoting using my method. All right. So now that we picked the offer, the next thing you want to do is you want to go to Google and you want to type dog training tips. Okay. We're going to pick a bunch of tips that we are going to use in order to promote this specific product. Okay. And this is a really, really good search phrase because we are looking for training tips. We're not looking for dog tips, right? Dog training tips. So we have here dog training 101, 10 training tips. We have a bunch of lists. So let's see if we have, maybe we can find like a long list, 10, 20 training tips. So how about 20 training tips? We're going to go to this page here and we're going to take a look at what kind of tips they have. Okay, so we have, let's see, characteristics, #1, #2. These are qualities of a well-trained dog. So let's scroll down. Why train your dog? They tell you that. Top 20 professional dog training tips from the experts. And so these are the actual tips. Okay, they had some other content before. These are the actual tips. Now what we want to do is we want to get these tips. We want to copy these tips and we want to save them somewhere. Okay, and we can modify. I recommend modifying them. I do not recommend just taking this, but what we can do is we can take this content and use it as a template for our own tips. And don't worry, I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to be promoting this with Facebook correctly. And so you need a plugin called Scraper, or you can manually just copy and paste it into Google Sheets. I use a plugin called Scraper. This is a free Chrome plugin you can just download. And what you can do is you can right-click and you can click on Scrape Similar, okay? And you're going to get all these tips. Okay, now take a look. We're getting a lot of content. And what you want to do is you want to start getting from the tip. So it says here, keep things light. You want to start from this one here. From this one to this one, these are all tips. So I'm going to say copy to clipboard. Okay, I'm going to go into my Google Sheet. I created a new Google Sheet. It's called Dog Tips. Okay, very, very simple. And what we have here is we have the whole thing. Now we want to delete everything until this #1 here. I'm going to right click and I'm going to delete rows. Okay, now I'm going to create another row. It's always a good idea to have a header row, right? And this is just going to be tip. That's it. And now we have 20 tips. These are dog training tips. Now you can remove the number. You can keep it. It's really up to you. And this is really, really good. Now we have the tips. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to go to this website called sheetdb.io, okay? This website allows us to take our Google Sheet and make it into something a lot more interesting and a lot more elaborate and more sophisticated. And it's going to create a much better user experience, okay? So we have this. We want to copy this Google Sheet here. I'm going to go here. I'm going to click on Create New. and I'm going to paste my Google Sheet. I'm going to say create API. Okay, and it created the API. And so this is the Google Sheet, and this is what's called an API. Don't worry about what it means. Just follow my instructions here. And you can click on it, and you can open a new tab, and you can paste it here. And you're going to see your tips in a very, very weird format. But, don't worry about this format. What's important is that you see the tips here, okay? Now we've done this step. The next thing you want to do is you want to go to a tool called bubble.io. And we are very, very quickly going to create a very interactive experience for our visitors. And this is going to be a really, really great experience. I'm using the free plan right now. You do not need to pay unless you're using some advanced functionality, which we are not in this video. And so when you create your free account, you're going to log in. You're going to see something like this here. You want to click on New App, and you want to fill out the fields here. And I'm going to do that as well. So here I am in a brand new app. I'm looking at a blank screen. And what we're going to do is we are going to create an engaging experience for the user. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the first page, and we're going to create a questionnaire. We're going to ask the user various questions. So all you have to do, very, very simple, is you're going to drag the text field here, and you're going to drag the input here. And that's it. You have the question and you have an answer. Obviously, we're not going to have just one question. We're going to have more. So for instance, we're going to say something like, what's your dog's breed? Okay, you can have something like this. We're going to click here, and that's it. And now we're going to copy and paste it below. We're going to ask another question, okay? We're going to say, what's your dog's name? What's your dog's name? Or something like this. This is going to be the then you can say something like, is your dog... And then you can ask something like this, is your dog obedient? And then they can answer it, right? You can make this a select, you can make it multiple choice, it's really up to you. And then you can have maybe a final question. Okay, so you can copy this, and you're gonna have a much longer answer, right? So for that, we don't need an input. I would recommend multi-line input. You're gonna put something like this here. And you can ask them something like this. What would you change? What would you change about your dog? What would you change about your dog? And they can fill it in, okay? They can tell you. Now, this page, we're going to have a title. It's going to have a title. We're going to double click. We're going to put it into H2 dark. And we are going to call it something like dog training questionnaire, something like this, or survey. It's really up to you. You can have something like this. You can also remove style, and you could center it here. You can make it bigger if you want. This is very, very flexible, something like this. And now there's a dog training questionnaire, okay? And honestly, we don't really care about the answers. I mean, we could tie it up and create a much more unique experience, but that is not really important. What you want to do is you want to click on here, right? These are the pages, and we want to create a new page. I'm going to say add a new page, and this is going to be results, right? We have the main page, and then we have the results. We're not going to clone it. It's going to be a blank page. That's absolutely fine. The only thing you want to do is you want to drag and drop this header here. That's it. That's the only thing you want to do. Just make sure you kind of have the header there, and you don't need the header. It's really up to you. You can keep it, you can delete it. And now, because just to keep it consistent with the previous page. And now here we are going to give him the results. We're going to give him a bunch of tips. So what we want to do is we want to drag and drop this text here, double click on it. We're going to remove style, and I'm going to make it also the same thing. I'm going to put 24. I'm going to make it bold. I'm going to center it, and I'm going to say something. Here are your customized dog training tips. Something like this. We're going to expand this. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to pull the data from Google Sheets and list it here. Obviously, you can enter it manually. You can display it manually, but it's a lot easier to actually pull it from Google Sheets. And this is actually very, very simple to do. And so all you have to do is drag this repeating group here. Okay, this is going to be the table. And it's going to have one field, which is going to be the tip. So you want to drag text. You want to put it right here. You want to just align it so it's somewhere in the center. And this is going to be the tip. Now, we want to tie this, the type of content. We're going to go into plugins, API connector, and we're going to create a new API, add another API. This is going to be our dog training tips API. Okay, we're gonna actually expand this API call. Very, very simple. We're gonna go to SheetsDB, copy to clipboard. Going to go back to here, paste it here, and then we're gonna initialize call, and we're gonna get all the data here. So we have tip, and we have the tip. We're just getting all the tips. We're gonna click on save, and we are done with this step. We are completely done. There's some issue here. Okay, that's fine. We're going to go back here. So now I'm back on the second page here, and the type of content is going to be API call. The type of content, data source, get data from an external API, and this is going to be dog training tips. And that's it. And now they're going to see the dog training tips. When they fill out, now remember, they were on the index page. We're going to go back on the index page. We need a button, right? We need a button, submit. We can put something like submit here. Submit, or you can call it whatever you want. We're going to click start edit workflow. Click here to add an action. We're going to go to navigation and go to page. Go to page. Destination is going to be results. We're not sending any data. And that's it. Now, when we go back to the design, check this out. I'm going to click preview, and we have an interactive app built in like 5 minutes, which is very, very easy that anybody can do it. I fill it out. I type anything. I hit submit. And what do I see? I see the tips. I see all these tips. And obviously, you can fix it up. You can make it longer. You can change things around, which is very, very easy. Check this out. I'm going to click on here. I'm going to go into results. And I have this. Now I can make this page longer. Very easily. I can expand it like this. I can go in here and I can expand it here. I can also double click on it. And as you see, it has 4 rows. Let's make it 20 rows. And now it's going to list all the 20 tips, right? You can make it 15 rows. It's really up to you. Here are your customized. Now, what you want to do is we still need to promote the offer, right? And what you can do is you can have something like this text here. And you can go in here and you can write this. These tips, interested in. Okay, we're gonna put that, and then you're gonna expand it a little bit so it stretches it out, and then we're gonna drag and drop a link, which we're gonna have here. We're gonna double click, learn more here. Click here to learn more, and this is the text link destination. External URL. This is going to be your ClickBank link, right? This is going to be your ClickBank link that you got from promoting the dogs, right? You can say open a new tab, open here, etc., etc. It's really up to you, and you can arrange it, right? Check this out. I'm gonna arrange it, fix it up a little bit nicely, and now we have the page. Now check this out. We have an amazing page. Dog questionnaire. You can delete all the header. You don't need the header. In fact, why don't I just delete it? That looks a lot cleaner. You're going to fix all of this up. Look at this. Preview this. I'm going to preview it. And now we have the questionnaire. I can fill it out. Do what I got. I can click submit. And there are the tips, right? We just need to stretch it out. I'm going to show you in a second. And here's the link. I can click on it. It's going to redirect me to the proper site. Let me fix this page out real quick just to show you how to do it correctly. I'm going to go to results. And what I want to do is I want to click on arrange. I want to send to back. I'm going to go to the elements tree. Go in here. And now I have my thing. What I want to do is I want to expand it. I want to click on arrange, send, bring to front. And then what I want to do is, and now that I have it selected, I want to go to the width and I want to make it a little bit wider. So let's say 500, something like this. Something like this. I can even center it. I can do all kinds of things. I can remove style. Check this out, remove style, and I could center it. So now it's all nicely centered, and it's gonna fit correctly. It's gonna actually show up correct. I can scroll down, I can increase the width, I can make it 600, and that way it's never gonna wrap. Check this out, I'm gonna hit preview, and now I have these tips nicely centered. You don't need to center them, and in that case, I can just do this. I can click on this, and I can make it left justified. That's it. Very simple. So now we have a very, very simple app that's done. The next thing we want to do is we want to advertise this on Facebook, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. And so what you want to do is you want to build a quick Facebook ad. Okay, so we're going to go into Canva, which is an amazing tool in order to build a very high quality ad. And once you log in, it's a free account. We're going to click on create a design. We're going to type Facebook ad. Okay, it's going to open up with a template. And now we can easily create an ad. So I can just type dog, something like this. And look at this. We already have a some kind of dogs here, right? This is for templates. I can go into elements and I can type dog. And now I'm going to have a lot more. So I can put something like, I don't know, I can drag this one. Maybe I can expand it. You know, I can do something like this, and I can have some text in there. I can go into text. I can add a heading. I can drag something like one of these. Whatever I want to do. So I can put something like this. Train your dog. Train your dog. Something, you know, whatever you want. And then you can have a subheading. 10 tips. 10. Or actually, let's see if we can get maybe something here. So something like this, right? You can fix it up. You can change the font. You can do anything that you want. You can do this. Something catchy, something nice. You have your dog here. You can play with it. You can expand it. You know, maybe something like this. You know, you can fix it up. You can even change the template. This is actually pretty cool. How about this one right here? This is actually pretty nice. We're going to expand it. Dog training for the most stubborn dogs. Something like this. Very easily. For the most stubborn dogs. That's it. Very, very simple. You can actually even make the background different color. You can make it black. And you can make the font white if you want. So we can go in here. We can make it white. And this will be white also. You know, whatever you want. It's really up to you just to get it to stand out. And now you have dog training tips. Now you have an ad. Once you're done with everything, you can click on download. And you can download this as a PNG. So I'm going to click download. And it saves it on my computer. Now the last step, the final step is to actually create an ad. For that, you're going to go into the ads manager, okay? And you're going to create a brand new ad. And we're going to do this together. So you want to go into create. You want to do traffic here. You want to click on continue. And you want to call this a campaign dog training, DTC, dog training campaign, something like this. You have an ad set here. And this is going to be, you can call this ad set 1. And the ad set is really about the targeting, right? It's about budget and targeting, okay? We're going to run it the next day at midnight always, or someday in the future, daily budget, whatever you want, $20 is fine. And the next thing we want to do is we want to create an audience, right? So we want to target United States. Okay, we're going to type United States here. We want to target United States country. We want people living in this location because we don't want to target tourists. Now, in terms of the age range, I like to do 25 plus. And then later on, see all genders is fine. And now we have the detailed targeting. And we're going to type dog. Okay, 578 million dog trainer. This is job titles. We don't want dog training. There you go. It's 18 million, which is perfect. This is kind of what I want. Anywhere from 1 to maybe 15, 20 million is really good enough. Even more. The more, the better, right? And you can create more. You can create different interests. You can go off a website, a magazine, you know, if there's a website that's about training, you can use that. It's really up to you. I'm going to leave automatic placements. We can do manual placements. In fact, let's just do manual placements. Just the Facebook news feed just to get started. And so we're going to do Facebook news feed here, and we are going to not do in-stream. We're not going to do search in article, not stories, just the feeds. Okay, and we have 10 million, even better, even more targeted. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the ad. Okay, we're going to go to the new ad. And you need to create a page. This page will have to be something about dogs. It's about dogs. You're gonna create a new page here, create an ad, and then you're gonna go in here. You're gonna click on add image here. And the thing about Facebook is it gives you a lot of stock photos. So you can go into stock photo and you can type dog. And you're gonna find a lot of very interesting dogs, and you can use this with no problem. So it's up to you. You have options. We're going to go to account images. We're going to upload, and I'm going to upload that image that we just created. So I'm going to drag it here. I'm going to upload it. And now it's uploading here. And there it is. So we're going to click on next. It's previewing it. We're going to click on done. And that's it. Now we have the dog training. Now all we have to do is fill out the text. You have to fill this out. This is very, very important. Do you have a stubborn dog? That's it. Now you type that. You don't need headline, description. It's not important. Then we have the website. And for the website, you're going to list your initial site. So once you publish this, remember, you have to publish this as well, which you can do that. You're going to go back to our the initial page. You're going to go to the index here. And we can go to development. What you want to do is deploy current version to live. You're going to be on live. You're going to click on preview. And you're going to have a website, right? Dog training apps. I call that apps. You're going to have a fully functional domain. You're going to copy this. And you're going to go back on Facebook and use that here. You're going to paste that here. You're going to enter all this. You're going to learn more is fine. Learn more is good enough. And that's all you have to do. Then you have to publish. And then Facebook is going to hopefully approve it in the next few hours, or maybe as long as 24 hours. It really depends on their load. But they should be able to approve it because we are creating an experience for the user. We're asking them questions. We are doing a lot of interesting things. And there's a lot of other things that you can do, guys. Remember, you can go back to this tool here, and you can go in here, and you can ask for the user's email, and you can save it. You can also once they answer these questions, you can go to the results page, and you can actually customize the page. If you want to see me do that, this kind of customization video, which is going to say like, hey there, your name, your dog's name, etc., etc., leave a comment below, like this video, and I will make another video that's going to be a lot more customizable, even maybe using a completely different tool as well, which I think a lot of you are going to like, all right? So that is all you have to do. You just have to submit it, and now you have a very, very highly engaging experience for users that they're going to be very, very happy with. And so that is the method I wanted to show you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about this method. I want to hear all your opinions. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if I didn't clarify anything. If you get a chance, definitely leave your question as soon as possible, because that way I can get to it as soon as possible. So the faster you leave it, the faster I'm going to get to it. I typically reply to all questions that get within several hours of this video going live. So make sure you leave your question ASAP. All right, guys, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video.